So today I want to talk about this LSD trip that I had recently. Not that recent, like 2 weeks ago. So what happened is I'm gonna keep this short as well because I just tend to chat a lot. So I don't know if you've seen my LSD video. This was my second time. If you've seen the first one, what happened in the first one was that there was a lot of visuals, like a lot of things to see. I had just like I could concentrate on any part of the room, and out of the shapes that I was looking at they would transform into these other worlds that I could just play with, and these creatures would come out, and then there was colours, and it was all very visual. So this time around I was expecting the same, but it wasn't at all. Within the first hour, I only had one hit and one tab. In the first hour after taking it, nothing happened, and I was like, "Oh, mate, it's not working, And we waited another 45 minutes, and it was still nothing. Like, I had no visuals, and I was, because of the first one, and I was hoping it would be like the first one because it was so pretty. I was just like, I want to see that again. So I was looking for visuals, and there was nothing there. So 2 hours in, nothing. So we thought, let's do some DMT. My mates they were having the time of their life. Like, I would say to my mate, like, how are you feeling? And he was just so happy. He was like, I'm so good, I feel so great. And I was just like, I don't feel nothing. So we did DMT, and I'll come back to that afterwards. The DMT, we did the DMT, 10-15 minutes later, it was gone. And you know how DMT just jumps out of you, you're just back to normal, bam. So I was back to normal, and when I came back, that's when I realized that the acid has been working this whole time, and I just wasn't aware of it. And the reason being, is very interesting. Like, the first time, as I said, it was visual. This time it wasn't visual, it was to do with sounds. And I was expecting to see something, and I wasn't paying attention to the sounds, but it was the sounds. And what would happen is, when I realized that my sense of hearing has just improved 10,000 times, 10,000 fold, and it's just like super hearing, to the point where I wasn't just listening, I could close my eyes, and I would feel the sounds in the room. Like, there was music playing, and my mates were over there talking, there was people walking outside, there was cars driving, and the way all of that was being perceived was just, I was aware of every single sound, not just group of sounds, like group of people talking, but just the individual notes, and it was just very, very vivid and sharp. And like, I would concentrate mainly on the music because it's just so nice. And I would close my eyes, and just like the first time I would look at something and I would concentrate on it, and it would come to life, and it would just grow bigger. This was the same. Like, I would concentrate on the sound or a group of sounds, and then they would come alive. And like, so I'd close my eyes and just listen to the music, and the music would come out of the speakers, but not just the sound. It was as if the whole room was filled with sound, and I would move my hands, and it was as if I was moving my hand about inside a swimming pool. Like, I could feel the sounds as if there was water in there. It was unbelievable, and it was so sharp and so specific to the point where I could hear the sound like come out of the speaker, hit the wall, and bounce. And it was as if I had like supersonic vision or something, and I can't explain it. It's unbelievable. And I never thought that sound could be so powerful, but it was, I don't want to say this, but in a way it was very, it was sexual, because at the peak of the LSD trip, I was literally lying on the bed, and there was all these sounds. Just I felt like I was swimming in sound, and when the sound came and touched my body, like it would go through me, like the vibe. Oh, I can't explain it, but it felt really nice, and I was just like, through the whole time I didn't even open my eyes. Like I was just like enjoying the sound. And my mates were like, "Come on, enjoy, do this." So I was like, "No, I'm great." Like I'm playing with sound. It was so cool, and each sound had like a specific feeling to it. Like when it came close, it felt different each time. Like each sound. This went on for the whole night. I had no visuals, nothing, like not even the normal visuals you get with psychedelics, which is like improved colors and all that, like things moving, nothing, except when I was on the DMT, which I'll get to now. Right, so this DMT trip was quite cool, just like the rest. Yeah, so again for me it was one hit, bye bye. It was just like gone. I never remember exhaling the air. Like I remember inhaling. I never remember when it comes out. Like I don't know. So I took it in, and usually when I take the DMT, I always think I'm dead or I'm dying. This time it didn't happen. This time I took it, and usually I keep my eyes open until I go, right, I can't look anymore, and then I close them. But this time, for some reason, I closed them very quickly, like almost instantly. As soon as I felt it coming on, I just closed my eyes. And I went, like we were sitting on the bed, and I curled up into like a ball. Like I put my head between my arms, and I just lay down inside myself like this. And the best example I can give is, I don't know if, like, when you get a book and so when you get a book and you do that, you flick through the pages. That's how it felt. Like, the great book, by the way. So it was like that. That was happening to me. Is the best example I can give. And every page that was being flipped was coming out, and every page was a part of me. So every term, every word that I used to define myself, everything about me, everything I've experienced, hello. Say hello. I just got a dog. Say hi. So everything that made me who I am was being ripped out of me, like literally like a page from a book. And I think this is what some people call ego death. I don't know, but it was very scary, because this was the first time I was actually really scared on DMT, because I didn't know what was going on. Like, there was 3 things happening. There was this, like I was being pulled apart, ripped apart, but at the same time I could think. So I was thinking like, oh, what's happening? Like, I could think, and I could think, okay, I want to talk. So the third thing was that I was trying to talk. I wanted to say something, I don't know why, and I couldn't, right? And I was thinking, why can I not talk? Why can I not talk? Like, I want to say something, I can't talk. And the reason I couldn't talk was that everything that was being pulled apart, everything that was being torn out, like I'm Iranian and I live in London. I can speak 3 languages, right? This is an example. So I can speak 3 languages. So when I wanted to talk, I didn't know whether I should speak in English, or I should speak in Iranian, or I should speak in French. What? Because none of those things, English or Iranian, meant nothing to me, because I couldn't relate to being an Iranian, because I wasn't at that time, like, because it was torn out of me. Like, I'm a guy, or I'm 28. Those things meant nothing because they were no longer part of me, because they were taken out. And I couldn't talk because I didn't know what being English or being Iranian means anymore. And I didn't know what language was anymore. And it scared the shit out of me. And I just, because everything that I thought about, I couldn't relate to, because my mind could still think about it, but it just wasn't true. And I was so scared, man. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I wasn't prepared for that. And yeah, I didn't know what to do. So I was just like, my head in my hands. And then suddenly I just felt this, like a presence of a female again. Like I had this before, I felt it again. Like it was to the left of me, behind me, and I never opened my eyes just to look or anything, but I could feel that someone came and just sat next to me, which took my mind away from what was happening. So I wasn't thinking about that anymore, and I started concentrating on who could that be, right? And at that point I felt this light coming from the other side, which was the right of me at the top. I could see the light from the corner of my eye. I could feel the heat coming from it, and then that was it. And then I didn't exist anymore. I was just like, alright, I can't explain how or what it felt like, because it's really difficult, but everything was just ripped apart. Everything was just torn apart. Like, I can't really explain it, but it was very scary. It was very scary. Like, I couldn't, because I didn't know who I was anymore. Right? I didn't, as far as I was concerned, I didn't exist, and everything that I had experienced and I knew up until that point was just gone. It was a lie. It didn't exist. It didn't happen. And there's something really interesting happened after that. As I was going through that, I realized that I've been here before. It was a feeling of deja vu, like I know where I am. Like I come here often. And for some reason I was thinking it's where I come when I sleep. I don't know, that was just coming to me, I don't know, but like it felt as if I was there. I was there before. And that's it really. And then I came back from that as the LSD kicked in, and I was having the time of my life with these sounds. Like and it felt to me that the LSD was. I don't know, for some reason it felt like the trip was planned for me. Like it had a plan that, okay, this time I'm gonna give you the visuals, and then the second time it's okay, you've had the visuals, now have the audio. So I'm expecting something to do with smell next time. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, it was cool. The DMT was freaky as hell, but and it scared the shit out of me. Like my mates wanted to do it again that day, and I was like, no, I didn't do it. Too much for me. I ain't done it since. I don't know. I'm going to Ecuador in August to go to do ayahuasca. So that's gonna be cool. I'm thinking of I'm thinking of making a documentary, like start to finish, like take my camera there and like start filming. I'm actually writing a script about it, so I want to do it proper. We'll see what I want. And I know I said I'm gonna put out videos about how to extract, but I haven't had time. I've just been so busy, and I will finish it. I will, I promise. But I've had a lot of people messaging me asking me, so I'll do that soon, I promise. But I just wanted to update you on this. Bleh. So hope I get some time to do the extraction soon. But yeah, peace.